Hi, my name is Audie Gonzalez, and this is While the Baby Sleeps. So we're finally getting back into a good rhythm after the summer craziness. We're in a good fall routine. We have things like, little things like laundry, dishes, family time, that type of thing kind of like put into play and like lining itself out, which is really nice, especially coming off of like the craziness that we had over the last few months. So it's been very calming, very reassuring, very grounding to have that. Um, and so it's been the only thing we have to do now is maintenance. We just need to be consistent. And we've had moments, of wanting to stay up late or break routines or eat something that's not good for us. Um, but we manage the emotions and work through that and move on. And so yeah, just being consistent. And that sounds really easy, right? You've gotten to a place where you have the skills that you need. But now you just need to keep doing it and we manage it. And I want to basically talk today about this moment of like it's easy, like you can do it until you start self-sabotaging. And by self-sabotaging, I mean like starting to second guess yourself or wondering if it's actually going to work or why it's taking so long or fabricating a new problem. Because I, for the longest time, found comfort in misery because that's what I grew up around. For the longest time, my family was just in constant disarray. Like there was a grief happening or a very large event happening, and so anything whenever it was quiet, it was a red flag because that meant something was coming. Um, and in this season of life, that's just not the case. Like, praise the Lord, there's silence, and it's a good thing. Some of it was bad luck growing up. Some of it was, growing up with a narcissistic parent. But right now, like, what's that meme? The I'm the captain now. I can't remember what movie that's from. But we're the captain of our own lives now, and I think it's so funny because I will have a part of myself come up and be triggered in moments like these. And if you don't know much about like parts of yourself or parts work, the Writing Type Fellowship did a book club on that. The book is called No Bad Parts by Dr. Richard Schwartz. It was amazing. It was led by our therapist and coach Claire. So good. Um, and the book club itself was just very like exploratory of the idea of parts work and what it is and how it works. And so, long story short, I was having this part come up, a 17-year-old version of myself who's trying so hard to come into her own identity and become an adult and learn what real autonomy was. Um, and was still being so manipulated and controlled and guided to the point where she didn't have her own voice or her own thoughts or um, even to the point where my faith felt like it had to come through the narcissistic parent, which is crazy. And it puts somebody above God. And so rewriting and rewiring all of that in my head um, has been so interesting because I've gotten the chance to like break those cycles. But at the same time, in moments like this of good routine building, um, staying afloat, doing what I know I need to be doing, she kind of pops up and she's like, "Hey, everything's about to go downhill." And so now, present me, it's my job to comfort her. It's my job to recognize her and to see every single thing that she did and to validate her because she didn't get that at that time. And that lets that part calm down. And then I am learning how to trust myself, and that makes those negative feelings, like those like cravings to choose chaos, it calms those. Instead of wanting to live in misery or self-sabotaging because everything feels too good, can actually just sit here and let it just be good and feel the goodness and feel the love of my family and the support of my friends. And I don't have to pretend or brace for the next explosion. I don't have to live in a bomb shelter anymore. I can come above and I can experience the beauty and I can live in the beauty of the world. If this is something that you've experienced, I challenge you to create some safety. Go back and talk to that version of you who deserved that safety. For me, that version of myself is that 17-year-old girl who was trying so hard and felt like she did nothing right. Um, and so see that girl, see her for what she is, who she is, everything that she had been through, and remind her that she's not alone. If you'd like to learn more about parts work or IFS, you can go check the description and grab my book list, and you'll find No Bad Parts in there. See you in the next video.